What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Red Crimson Gaming, man. Merry Christmas to y'all. I know Christmas passed. I had to re-record this video, man, but here we go. So, like, yo, as you guys know, well, some of you all might not know, there has been a lot of great video game sales, man, and it kept on getting better and better week by week. Week by week, it got cheaper and cheaper, which is awesome, man, because a lot of people were disappointed with the Black Friday sales, man, but Christmas definitely made up for the video game sales, man. Video games has been cheaper than they've ever been, and we're gonna get right into it. But this time, man, you know the Switch is my favorite system, so right now I'm on the Switch 2, and we're gonna go through a whole plethora of big video game sales they got going on for the Switch 2 in the eShop. So let's go. Let's get into it. I should show you guys what's on my wish list, but all right, let's go ahead and get it in. So all right, so we're looking at sales. Hey, Cyberpunk was actually $17 a couple of days ago. I guess there was some kind of glitch, but it's back up at $40. Yeah, it sucks. Hope you guys who wanted to get the game got it when they had a $17 glitch. But I got the game day one launch of the Switch 2. Paid the full $70-80 for the physical edition. It is what it is. There's some crazy sales, man. And a lot of great games actually are on sale. And listen, I'm going to try and speedball through this, because when I first did the video initially, it was over an hour and some change. Too long for YouTube. You have Cuphead for $18 for the game and the DLC. That's a good deal. Witcher 3 guys for $15 a complete edition. Thumbs up, get that. Star Wars Outlaws $40. You can actually get that for $20 on Steam right now, which will run in 60 FPS and better. So your choice. I'm just gonna highlight the games that I have or that I want to get that are actually good. I'm showing you guys some good games. Absalom is a very good game. Co-op game, $20, good deal. Divinity, heard good things about that. Street Fighter 6, you already know that's a no-brainer. Get that. People have been making a lot of noise about Ball Pit. Don't know too much about it. It's like one of those games where you have to play by yourself to really, you know, the trailer doesn't really do any justice. You got to play that game. But hey, let me know how Ball Pit is, guys. I heard it's pretty good. But I would actually have to play a demo, which I do not think they have. Nope. I bet you Steam has a demo though. Little Nightmares 3 is garbage. Near Automata, that's a good pickup. Thumbs up. WWE 2K25, man. Definitely a good pickup. I haven't bought it recently myself. I haven't played a wrestling game in years, man, but it looked too good and plays too well on the Switch for me to pass up. Last time I played a good wrestling game was on the N64, man. Fire Emblem Engage, that's a good game, but it looks like it's pretty still expensive, especially for digital. Persona 3 at $50, that's definitely not a good deal. It's actually on sale in stores for $40. But I'll still get it on PC because it's 60 FPS there. Even though they came out with a 60 FPS patch, I think for dock mode only for the Nintendo Switch. Sloppy port is not worth $50. You can get Persona 3 Reloaded for like, what, $20, $20, $25 at retail. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, that's a good buy, get that. Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 bundle, that's a good buy. Kingdom Come Deliverance, that's actually a good price for that game. I heard it was pretty good. Can't go wrong with Crash Bandicoot. Fire Emblem Engage for the $2. You know, Nintendo games, man, that's the lowest you're gonna get a Nintendo game for, $40. So that's a thumbs up. Marvel vs. Capcom, 25 bucks. That's good. You can actually get that game cheaper at retail for like 15, 17 bucks. That's how much I bought the PS4 version for. Final Fantasy Tactics, that's another good buy. BioShock, 10 bucks for the complete collection. That's a good buy too, man. But I actually like how it runs better on Steam. I think it's 60 FPS there. I don't think it's 60 FPS on the Switch at all. Shredder's Revenge, 19 bucks for the bundle. That's a good deal, but that's a game, man, you know, gotta have physically. I have that game digitally. I owe myself to get it physically. Dave the Diver, that's an interesting game, man. I think I actually might pick that up right after this video. Guardians of Azuma, 45 bucks. That's a good deal. That's a good pickup. Ori and the Will of Wisps, that's another good pickup. Saints Row for 2 bucks. Get that. Life is Strange bundle. I don't know how it is on the Switch, man, but they're pretty good games. Guilty Gear Strive. I feel like Guilty Gear Strive could be a lot cheaper. It's a good game, but that's one of those games that came out a little bit too late for the Nintendo Switch. That's why there's barely anybody playing it online for the Nintendo Switch. A good game though, but 30 bucks, I believe that game should have easily been between 10 to 20 bucks. 15 even. Tomb Raider Remaster bundle, 1 to 6. That's a great deal, $27. Chronos, heard good things about that game. I think for me, the sale is a little bit too late. I bought this game at full price on Steam, and 45 bucks. If you are interested about this game, now's the best time to get it. I have it for Steam. Shinobi, $28 for the bundle. Shinobi was decent. I had mixed feelings about that game, man. It started out really good. I loved the first level, but the later levels, I wasn't really, kind of dropped down in quality to me. I don't know. Felt more of a platform after a while. Triangle Strategy, Dying Light, that's decent. That's good for that price. Dying Light is good. Heard good things about Patapon. Patapon is another good one. Played it on the PSP, I believe. Monster Hunter Stories 2 was pretty decent. I like that game. Disco, I keep calling it Disco Inferno. Disco Elysium, that's another game I heard that's pretty good. Mega Man 11, 5 bucks. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Doom, the Doom bundle, $17. Doom is good. High on Life, I think I'd rather get that on Steam or something. They do have a Switch 2 version. Carbon Collection, 16 bucks, man. For what, 4 more bucks, $20, you can actually get the physical edition at the store. So I'd rather go physical on that one. Final Fantasy 9, that's another good one. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, that's another good one. That's a good deal, 20 bucks. Shin Megami Tensei 5, that's another good game. You might like it better on the PC, runs better on the PC. Octopath Traveler, yeah, we spoke about that. That's a good pickup. Capcom Fighting Collections 2, another great game. I used to play it all the time. I first got it, I was on it. 30 bucks. That's how much it costs at the store, man, physically, man. So you might as well just pick that game up physically. That's not even really a deal, man. Soul Reaver, 12 bucks. That's a decent pickup. Dead Cells, another good pickup, but might as well get the Castlevania version. Tomb Raider, definitive edition, 100% free. That's a good pickup, even if it was $20. Dragon Ball Fighter Z was pretty good. Rogue, Prince of Persia, Rogue. I was actually looking at this game, man, but on PC it's $5 cheaper, and it runs better on there. It's more stable, rather. So I would go to PC version. Shovel Knight is a good pickup. Suikoden is a good pickup, but I would get it for if you're interested, man, I would get it for the base Switch. It's a lot cheaper and looks the same to me, so I'm definitely not double buying that game at all. Titanic Scion, that's a good deal. That's a good game, $49. Sifu, I don't know about that one. Catherine, Full Body, that's a good pickup at 10. Thumbs up on that. Final Fantasy 8, $8. That's funny. Guess that's a good pickup for that price if you're in the older Final Fantasy games. This game looks pretty dope. I might have downloaded it. Didn't even know they had a demo for it. I'm gonna this came out with a demo recently. Star Ocean, 25. I think at retail that game is like $30, man. I think this game should be a lot cheaper. I bought that game for $10 more at retail. Neva, I haven't checked that game out, but I did buy it. It reminded me of, actually, it's from the makers of Grizz, Gris, which had no combat, so that was stupid to me. Very overrated game. This game is like Grizz, but you have combat in it this time. The main player have a sword, so I would probably check it out for that price. I actually have the retail game. So Uno, wow. Wow, Uno, that's crazy. $3. My Hero One Justice, that's a good game. That's a bundle. Ni no Kuni, that's another good pickup. Harvestella. I guess that's I don't know. I do have the physical edition, so. Resident Evil 2. That needs to be a full game and not a cloud game. Same thing with Resident Evil 3. World War Z, that's a great pickup at that price. It's good on the base Switch, runs even better and looks better on the Switch too. But you might like it better on PC, it plays better on PC, the higher frame rate, but impressive. World War Z is impressive on the Switch nonetheless. Persona 5 Strikers, it's a good pickup. The Lake, I remember this game. Wild Hearts, it should have been $35 at launch. You can get this game for like $20 on consoles, maybe even less on a sale. So it did look and run good. It ran good on the Switch, honestly. But if you're interested in that game, I'd probably get it like on the consoles. Romancer Saga 2, thumbs up. $30 though. You can get it for $30 physically at the store. So I believe this should have been a lot cheaper. But if you want to get it at $30, you won't regret it. Very, very good game. Zombie Army 4 Dead War, very good game at that price. It runs and looks great on Switch. It runs better on PC. Now this game is very interesting. I picked this game up today, and I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but very interesting game. I had to get it. Once I saw the gameplay, I was like, you know what, this may be one of those games buy Sweet Carol. That may be worth some money in the future. Could be wrong though. I just kind of feel that way. The type of game that it is. $20. That's actually a good steal. If I wasn't in the physical, I would buy it for the $20. Monster Hunter 2. That's good. It's a good pickup. Titanic Sound. That's a good pickup. Blood Money. I remember that game on 360. Everybody loved it. I don't know how it is on Switch. Shadow Labyrinth. That's another good one. That's a good price to pick it up at. Blasphemous 2. That's a steal right there at that price. I respect that price. I did like the first game better, but that's a good price. Tomb Raider is always a pickup. WWE 2K, the wrestling game, arcade one. I haven't played it, but I do have it physically, so that is a good deal. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, this fighting game. I played a demo. It was cool, man, but it's one of those games where I have to play the real game to actually make a final judgment on that. Man, that's some killer sales, man. See, wow, so they have the regular, hold on. $35, wow. Oh, that's the Suikoden. Suikoden is another good buy. Felt like it should be cheaper than $35 though. Raidu, that's a very, very good game, but the Switch version is cheaper and it looked identical to the Switch 2 version. But if you get it on Switch, you won't be disappointed. I played on the Switch 2. Raidu was a good game, $45. It's a Switch 2 edition. I believe the Switch version is cheaper. If you can get that game, I believe that game should be cheaper than $45. But it's a good game. Darksiders 3. You all already know this is my game right here. I love this game. This game is a buy even at full price, but it's an older game, so they should even be selling for $40 anyway. Darksiders 3 is the best one in the series to me, and at $12, that's a steal. It looks good, it runs good on a Nintendo Switch, and it runs even better at 60 FPS on the Switch 2. Definitely a great buy, a no-brainer buy. Sniper Elite 4. I don't know. I do like Sniper Elite 2. I think that's the best one. Devil May Cry. $10. You might as well get the bundle if you're interested in the old Devil May Cry games, some 1 to 3. Crypt Custodian. That's a good game. Don't let the looks fool you. It plays just like The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. Great game, great music. Buy this game. This game is good. Crosscode, that's another good buy. Thumbs up. Fantasian, that's another good buy. Good, with 18 minutes in. Doing pretty good so far. This is a good game right here, guys. Get Fantasian Neo Dimension. Good game. Collection of Mana, another good game. That's worth buying. Demon Slayer, don't know too much about it. I have it, but haven't really played it like that. Attila Yuma, that's a better game on PC. It looks and runs better on there. $39. I don't know, man. If you're interested in getting this game, I would get it on PC, man. The Tourist, man, I don't know what game that is. I've been trying to figure out what kind of game that is. I believe it's like a puzzle game, but it's cheaper on PC right now at $10. Could have sworn I seen it for $5, but I went back and checked. It was $10, so maybe they went up. Trials of Mana, the first game is really good, but I'll stay away from the second one. Well, the second one's not even on the Switch anyway. This is a good game, Trials of Mana. Get that. Ghostbusters, Resident Evil Revelations, that's a no-brainer. Fatal Frame is a good game, but I'm not sure if this is... Okay, Okay, I never played this one, so I can't really say too much about this one. But the other Fatal Frame game is good. Excuse me, guys. The other Fatal Frame game is really good. Forgot the name of it. Life is Strange bundle, double exposure. I'm pretty sure that game might be cheap on PC. I don't know. Could be wrong. Gardens of Azuma. That's definitely a good buy. All 3 Gun Vault games at $30. That's a good buy. That's like $10 a game. Love it on the 3DS. Power Rangers for $10. That's a steal, man. Like, that game is awesome. Remnant from the Ashes. Another great game. Looks good and it runs great on Nintendo Switch. I have this game on every platform and I enjoyed it the most on Nintendo Switch. They did a great job on the gameplay, the graphics, the frame rate, and online. Online is smooth. There's always people ready to play with online. I was actually surprised at that. $26 though. I think that's too high. I think it should be a lot cheaper. Being that it's an old game and you can get it cheaper on consoles, even used. And, you know, it looks and runs better on there. But so I believe Remnant from the Ashes should have been a lot cheaper than 26. But if you want to get it for the 26, you won't be disappointed. It's good. Keep in mind it's an old game though. So Bloodstain. $10. That's a good deal. I'm surprised it's not at $5. Sold well. It runs better on other platforms. It looks better, but I love this game so much. I soldiered through it on the Nintendo Switch. Had no issues with it. Finished it on there. But it is not the best version. But at $10, it's cool. The Thing, I heard that's another good game, but that's a game that I want to buy physically, and I see it for like $20 on the sale at retail. So there's that. Pentium, I don't know about that. It's a Microsoft game. They got some bangers on here for sure. Not gonna lie, man, this year they were so impressive with the sales, man. They picked up the slack after Black Friday during the Christmas holiday season. Christmas holiday season had the best deals. Capcom Fighting Collection, what's that? The first one, $15. That's a good deal. Keep in mind, you can also get the bundle. Oh man, it's all crooked. Sorry about that, guys. My GoPro, it turned itself off because it got too hot. And my camera is leaning. Alright guys, sorry about that, man. My camera got too hot and it turned itself off, so I'm pretty sure you guys and gals want my, well, before, let me pause for a minute. I'm pretty sure you girls got enough of seeing my handsome face, so let's carry on. Capcom Fighting Collection, $15. Yeah, that's a good deal if you only want the game by itself, but if this one's on sale, the second one's, the bundle might be on sale, so it might make sense to get the bundle for that one, unless you specifically want just the first one by itself. Lacrimosa of Dana, Yeez 8, that's a good game on Switch. Don't pay attention to the reviews, looks good and plays good on Switch. Mandragora, that's a great game, 2D Dark Souls type game, but it looks, I'll get it on PC, man. It's too blurry on the Switch. Tokyo Xanadu, that's another good buy. Uden Chronicles, $15. That's a steal. I'll definitely get Uden Chronicles. So thumbs up on that. Thumbs up on Tokyo Xanadu, that's a good one. What else we got going on? What's this? Oh, one of those story novels. Shin Megami Tensei 3. That's a good buy. 21 bucks. Eastward is definitely a great game, I believe. This must be a bundle or something, so if you don't want the bundle, you want the base game, which I was only interested in, it should be cheaper, but Eastward, that's definitely a good game. Fractured Dream, I played a demo to it. I thought it was really good, and I actually wanted to get the real game, so that might be a good deal. Shadow Labyrinth, I already said that was a good game. Trails into Reverie, I believe I played a demo for one of them. I'm not sure which one it was, but the Trails games, are pretty good. Prefer to get those games physically. Borderlands, that's a good deal if it's a collection. Game of the Year edition. I don't know if that's a collection or just one game. Bramble is one of those games I always wanted to check out, and it's $4.49. Right now it's actually cheaper than the Steam version. The Steam usually runs for the same price, but I believe it's like $6 or $7 right now on Steam, so it's cheaper on here. It might be the same price, I can't remember, but I think this year is cheaper, or rather this time it's cheaper on the Switch than it is on Steam, but you already know it's going to run a little better on Steam, but I believe it's 60 FPS on the Switch too, so there you go. So at $5, that's not a bad buy at all, so I'll go ahead and give a head nod to that one. I might check it out myself. Rune Factory 5, I had my eyes on that for a long time. Child of Light was a great game on the PS Vita. I have it on Switch, but I never played it on Switch. Valkyria Chronicles 4 Complete. This game actually looks awesome. Kind of know like the little watercolor style, but I played a demo for one of them and it was alright. But it's one of those games where you gotta kind of put time into it, man. Fate Samurai, I never played it on Switch, but I do have it on D. I feel like this game is worth a purchase. Record of Lotus War D-Lit in Wonderland, I think that's what it's called. This is actually a really good game, man. If you like Symphony of the Night, you would like this game. This game is, for this price, is a steal. That's a no-brainer purchase. A little bit too late though for me because I would have it. Metro Redux, that's a good bundle. I believe the bundle is on sale for $3 to get 2 games. That's a great purchase at that price. Romance and Saga, I already said that's definitely a pickup. Pick this game up, guys. Romance of Saga, you will not be disappointed. That game is great. Trinity Trigger, I have digital, physically. It was cool. Sniper Elite, this is my favorite one in the series. To me, I think this is the best one in the series. At least to me, I enjoyed this one the most out of all of them. Rise of the Dragons. Let's see. This game is actually good. Don't let it looks fool you. I think it looks weird for a Double Dragon game, but this game is actually good. I think it's even better than the new one they released recently this year. $7.49. That's a steal. Yo, double thumbs up for Double Dragon. Rise of the Dragons. Great game. Play with my daughter all the time. Man, you know I gotta click on this game, man. Click on it just for the chicks. That's for the chicks. This game actually looks pretty decent. I like how it looks. Dynasty Warriors Empires. $55. Wow, that's a lot. Trails of Cold Steel. Got this game. Only played it for a little bit. Can't really judge it. Actually, it was pretty good. It was good. So $20. That's a good deal. That's a pickup. Yeez and this game's a good pickup at that price. That's a steal. Mandragora, love that game. Valkyria Chronicles. I think this is the one I played. I'm not sure. $5. I might have to put that on the wish list. SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. You know I'm old school, and there's a couple of games in here I used to own on the Nintendo, so I feel like, I got a thing on that. I feel like this game is worth a purchase at $14, definitely. So 2 thumbs up, a head nod to SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. I forgot I even had that game. This video is getting really long, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skim through. I'm trying to stay underneath the 1 hour mark. Okay, Maiden of Blackwater. This was the one I played. This is the one that's really good. So $38. Wow, I feel as if like you can get the physical edition for the same price. So at $38, I don't know. But it's a good game though, so it's worth a pickup either way. Oh, that's it. So we reached the very end. So there you go, guys. Those are the sales in the eShop, man. They got some bangers in there. I still see a couple games that I like to get myself, man. Just wanted to help you guys out and do a quick skim through. Wanted to show you guys, you know, which games are really good and which games are worth your money. That's why I'm doing this video, and hopefully I helped you guys out on, you know, hopefully I helped you guys on. There I go. So yeah, hopefully I helped you guys out on that one. So yeah, those were the sales for the Nintendo eShop, man. And let me know if you guys finished with your Christmas shopping and what video games did you get as Christmas gifts, man. If you got any at all, it doesn't matter, consoles, software, whatever, let me know in the comment section, man. I'm not gonna lie, man, I spent a lot of money on games this year, man, but that's nothing new to your boy. That's what I do, right? You know, I'm a gamer, so hardcore gamer at that. So yeah, man, big sale going on in the eShop. They got some great sales, man, and that's about it. So peace out, man, and Merry Christmas to you guys and a Happy New Year.